What? The theme started in the middle.
What? Well, technical difficulties?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Technical difficulties, if you know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. The brain bound. And now I put that over there so you could see, and now you're all the way over there.
Well, that's okay. I can still see it.
Boy, the singers are really loud. I'm just listening. Oh, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bob Doyle Show.
Good morning, or maybe not, evening, depending on where you are on the planet.
Be sure to subscribe and
click the bell.
There's a bell somewhere.
There's the coffee bell.
I'm just waiting now for the theme to die down. It's so loud in my ear, but I'm watching the levels. I think it's kind of balanced out. Now, right now, you're saying so many things.
Yes.
You're saying to yourself, Bob, Tracey, thank you for just showing up and being here for us today and every day. And why does this sound so weird?
Do the echo on?
I don't know. No, I don't. It's just going to be, I don't know why. Okay. I can't. Hi, I'm Bob Doyle.
And I'm Tracey Sam.
And this is the Bob Doyle Show. And today we're out on Lake Doyle. Yeah, this is Lake Doyle. See, out here at the window, we're on Lake Doyle with the mountains and the water and the whole
Doyle,
thing.
I like that. That's good.
We're waiting to hear from you. There's Kathy saying hi, Bob and Tracey.
Hi, Kathy.
She's right up there. And then it says under that, the chat is ready to display. Now, you might be saying to yourself, Bob, where are your glasses? Why aren't you wearing your glasses? Bob, what's up with you? Did your eyes suddenly get fixed and you no longer need glasses? Right, those are the types of things that you're saying.
I'm sure that's what they're thinking.
Yeah. And so I'm also saying the exact same thing. Here's my question to you. Do you have things like this in your life that constantly disappear?
Constantly.
For no good freaking reason. You know what? Hold on a second. There we go. Oh.
You fixed it.
It was like picking up the whole room, and it was weird, and I just couldn't handle it, as you could see.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Rockin' Raven.
Hi.
Oh, Rockin' Raven. Rockin' Raven.
Constantly disappear.
Listen to that voice.
Oh, isn't that just...
Would you like to hire that voice for your needs, for your professional needs? Well, you can. Just go to Bob Doyle Voice. That's right, the Bob Doyle Show today brought to you, in part, by Bob Doyle Voice for all your voiceover needs. Phone systems, explainer videos, just a smi, a whispering in your ear, whatever you want. I don't care. BobDoyleVoice.com. Hi, Lisbeth. Good morning. I'm just responding to her. So I have, ever since I can remember having glasses, lost them like tremendously. I like the skill I have at losing glasses is unparalleled.
It's unparalleled.
I don't know anybody who has the same skill set.
No.
So here's the example. So, I need readers to read your comments. I mean, this is no big secret. We talk about it. Although that is a very powerful I am statement, which I should probably change. I am so grateful that I no longer need assistance in seeing. All right, but for the time being, I can't find my freaking glasses. And we bought a bunch of readers,
like 6 pair.
Yeah. And
because this was an issue. I don't know, for those who were playing earlier, about 6 months ago, there was another crisis of not finding the glasses. So we went to the doctor and we got, anyway.
I bought some glasses. A bunch for everywhere.
So that there was one in every room.
So there's no way I can lose them. And yet.
And now? How many do you have?
How many am I supposed to have?
No. How many do you physically have today, right this moment?
Of the ones that we bought? 0. Now, here's the thing about that. Yesterday, so last week, no. You know what? I don't need them.
You don't need them. I don't wear them.
We'll get back to these.
Yeah.
These were an emergency purchase from Tracey yesterday so that I could hopefully read, but it actually makes it worse. But,
yeah,
but look at that style, huh?
Wrong script.
Let's see what you look like on them, Sexy. I knew it. All right, anyway, so yesterday, so when she bought that, I had this. So that I would not lose them, I had 2 at my disposal. Uh-oh. The thing broke off. The little strap on this side is broken off, so I can't use these anymore. Anyway,
I bought that because a couple weeks ago we had gone down to 3 pair, and I thought, oh, this is crisis mode. We gotta keep them.
This is like toilet paper, folks.
It is.
So anyway, so I had 2, and I picked up a pair. By the way, neither of which is what I was wearing yesterday.
Right.
Picked up a pair, put them on here, and wore them around for a while. But I can't broadcast with this because I look like a little old lady man. Okay, so I'm not doing that. Hey, Stephanie, how are you and Tom doing? So anyway, so I took them off for the show, and now I couldn't find the ones I put on here. They got lost.
Yeah.
So there's like, well, I had the other pair that I was going to put on here. Let me go find those. Gone, not where they were. Okay, so yesterday, and so I don't know. We found one other pair somewhere that's broken. That like the arm is breaking, but I can wear them. They at least help me in the moment, even though they're broken. That's what I was wearing all day yesterday. So I said to Tracey yesterday, okay, I'm going to do a top to bottom scour of the house, right? I'm going to go through everything because obviously there's
Drawers
some
and
suitcases, coats, the whole thing.
under the couch.
Right. Everywhere. Because it's like, well, they're obviously here.
6 pair.
I'm just not taking the time.
Right.
Well, yesterday I took the freaking time, and I could find 0.
So last night he still had 1 broken pair.
The broken pair. Last
And then
night
this morning?
I had them. This morning. So Tracey said yesterday, well, when you find this, put that broken pair on them so at least you won't lose those. Well, so when did I find this? This morning.
After.
And I cannot find. And
I lost the glasses.
I have again done a top to bottom search of the house.
And
The
now we can't even use these because it's missing the most important
Thanks,
piece
Alex.
to actually hold on.
That's right. And now this is broken.
Right.
So does that happen to you?
Right. And this the emergency pair that I bought was whenever I ventured out the other day, and
Yeah.
I was going to take them back because I got the wrong script. Well,
Yeah,
now
this
he's
is a
wearing
2
them because this is all he's-
2.75
and I
and
was-
mine is
I-
1.75.
right, and
which
I knew the
means I have to-
7.5. But anyway, I was trying to be nice.
Alex, no, I'm not using
Hi,
Minicam on this. I'm
Sherry.
using vMix.
Jason.
I've toyed around with offering like a vMix class for people who are getting into live streaming
I think
now.
that's actually a really good idea because you get phone calls like
But
daily.
here's the real deal. I mean, go to YouTube. There's plenty of tutorials.
Hey, but it's way more
But I
fun
can
talking to
shortcut
you.
you.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
I could
seriously.
say, here's how to do this.
Yes.
I offered that as a one-on-one consulting thing, but everybody has to have the computer to handle vMix. That's the challenge. But if you have a good computer and you want me to consult you on how to do this with these glasses on, let's have a conversation.
With
Can't
me
read
laughing
any of
in the background?
Everything, I swear, all the text looks Russian right now.
Oh.
And now there's the
okay,
adjustment
so,
period.
Hey, little old lady man.
Hey, little old man, because I call myself that.
I see. It says lady
So nobody
man.
wants to answer my questions.
No.
Jeff, I should do a class on live streaming. In fact, I just did live stream boot
actually
camp
did.
in January. I taught people how
Could
to
do
live
it
stream on
again.
their phone. I
It
could.
was so much fun.
It was fun.
I just posted again in the group, and there's still people playing. It's great.
Hannah's still in there on a regular basis?
Yeah, I think it would be fun to do another one.
See. We'll see. I'll think about it. But what I really want to do is teach people how to do this stuff. But it's the rare person who has the.
This is like I just let him play.
It's just different. Yeah, it's a whole different animal.
Like I just am grateful that he knows how to do all this because it's super cool and I don't have to learn it.
You know what I noticed?
What?
This is a commentary on today's society. Not today, but like the past 5 years or so. Is I never have a pen handy anymore.
Yeah.
Like if I have to write something down,
It's
it is
true.
like,
and we have drawers of those as well, ironically.
yeah. But who wants to go to a drawer? I just want to look down and see a pen when I need a pen. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm going to get you a necklace that has like all of your essentials. Pen hanging and glasses and
Just
what
wear
else?
everything
Coffee.
around my neck.
It'd be great.
I love this as a concept. And then today, since I couldn't find a pen, I found a pencil.
Oh.
And I can't tell you the last time I wrote with a pencil. I was writing this list, just a few things, so that I could talk to you.
Yeah.
And I'm going, oh, this feels so like I haven't done this in, I don't know, written in a pencil.
Right. You have a good point.
How about you?
Anybody else write in a pencil?
I have a lot of skills that people need during
yes,
this time.
Alex, Jeff, Rock and Raven, you're all absolutely
It's a weird
true.
time to be telling people that you have skills to help them.
I know.
Because people are all like, why are you trying to sell me stuff? Well, I don't know, so we can survive in this economy and you can get value.
Right. I mean, like I'm working on putting together a business jumpstart to help people get their businesses online. And putting it together, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like...
Commerce has to continue, you guys. You can't be faulting people for charging
Right.
for their stuff. It's more like finding the things you really need in your life and saying, yeah, it's worth the exchange in value.
Right.
Until they do something else with a monetary system. I mean, it's like, until they put everything
Which
on
is
hold.
actually, like I put, make a deal, right? Okay, if you're not in a position to... do whatever. What skills do you have? Let's barter.
Whatever. Yeah,
Yep.
there's options,
There's
ladies and gentlemen.
options. But right now, everybody is needing to look at how they're operating and doing home-based businesses, looking at, different opportunities and residual income kind of ideas and then getting your business online.
Yeah, the topic of the show was like, what are you thinking about? And it's like, because now there's a lot to think about. And I know I'm having thoughts that I've never had.
Yeah.
And thinking about, like, it's so much more than just like, how do I not get the virus? It's like life on the other side of the virus and what do I really want to be doing and how am I spending my time now and where are your thoughts right now?
Kind of in like a reset button. Actually, somebody sent me a meme. I thought it was kind of cute. It was, I feel like God has... punished me and sent me to my room for being bad.
Right.
Like we've poisoned the planet, and I don't know.
I've seen various versions of that, but it's still like what are you spinning in your head right now? Because it's a really. Here's the thing. I'm going to be a little law of attraction-y.
Ooh, I love it. Go.
We've got this huge collective consciousness going on, generating energy. There's just, thought energy. I'm sorry, guys, that's indisputable.
Right.
That's just freaking
It
science. You can measure it. It's energy. It's creating something, and it's got a vibration. And the whole planet is going into thought processes. It's like some people have hope, some people, but it's like we're all, for the first time, I think, the planet is having similar like thoughts of survival and on all levels and community and just so many different things. It's like we've all had these scattered thoughts, billions and billions of thoughts, and now the world is. Like everybody's thinking, who knows about it because they have the means to know about the coronavirus, is thinking about the coronavirus and the impact of it. So we've got these clusters of these very powerful energies out there in the universe, and they're creating and they're swaying and they're causing people to have, take different action and stuff. So it's like, what are you spinning? What conversation are you contributing to?
So for me, I'm looking at health and wellness, right? Like I don't want to focus my energy on being sick or contagious or any of those, like just that vibration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm conscious of it. I'm very conscious of it, of course. I'm just looking at how can I be healthier, maintain my immune system at a higher level, vibrate at a higher level. And so that I don't really have to be as concerned about that, which before, honestly, I would burn the candle at both ends and clearly have not been taking care of myself like I should have been doing in the past. But now I'm really focused on it because of this. So I think that there's, some good that's come of it as long as we maintain that positive viewpoint and what we're focusing our energies on. So, talking like on our 300 group, right? Like keeping focused on what do we want to experience?
Yeah.
What do we want to have? Who do we want to be? As opposed to, oh my gosh, I just want to avoid dying.
We may as well, since we brought it up, just a reminder that at 11 a.m. Pacific, we're having our first open 300 wish list Zoom meeting where we'll all be sitting around working on our 300 lists. To get an invitation or get the link to that, you need to be a part of the 300 wish list group, which is here on Facebook, which we'll post the link. But depending on where you're watching this, if you just scroll down,
hashtag 300 wish list, you'll find the group.
That's right, and it's and get in there, get approved, and then you can get the link to today's call. You don't have to. We just like you to be there. You don't have to say anything. You don't feel on the spot. It's all about
your camera can be off. Your audio can be off. You do not need to participate, but at least just join us so you're in the vibration. You get an idea of the conversations,
and you start your list. That's the important thing. Start or continue writing a list of things you want to do, be, or have. So you're not just focused on the other stuff. But we'll talk. But anyway, just please do that. We'd love to have you. It's going to be a big.
So one of my wishes is to have 50 people on live.
That's right. Will you be one of those 50? If
people?
you type
Even
1 for yes, type 2 for, you know what, Bob? I'd rather not create my destiny. This is all for two. Type 2 for 5. I'd rather not create my destiny and focus on all the things that can go wrong and how to fix my situation. That's what 2 means. And by the way, not typing anything implies a 2. So this is not a 2, by the way, but so you got to type a 1 and join us for the call. I'm Bob Doyle.
And I'm Tracey Samlow.
All right, moving right along. You were saying something and I was just bulldozing over you.
It's totally fine. No, I'm looking at the comments.
I am always law of attraction.
Followers, primes, and
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to comment. This is our first. So this is our first
Right.
visit from someone watching on Twitch, and it's spam. So, thanks Twitch.
Gotta love it.
Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes. I don't know what that is, and viewers.
We
on,
like organic and happy, loving people that we resonate with.
Yeah.
Called
Hey,
our family.
If I'm gonna, if this is what you open yourself up
Rock
to,
and
if you
Raven
just
will be there.
broadcast on all these. All right, so Rock and Raven.
So we're gonna do Zoom. So if you're
Amy will
open
be there.
to being on camera and all of that, it's gonna be so much fun.
But you don't have to.
It'll be like hanging out in. Okay, but you do not have to. Good point.
Not this week, anyway. Maybe have a rule that if you want to continue in the group
Yes.
after a trial session, you have to. No, I'm kidding. We want it to be comfortable, but bring a notebook and bring a pencil or a pen. I actually use an erasable
Well, I actually
pen.
use my computer and have a spreadsheet.
Yeah, because
That's how my brain works.
Oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This time frame is a wake-up call for many business owners to start using Live to create and build connection with their customer base. In Google Trends, Zoom was trending in the top 100 terms a few days ago. Yep, people need some help, a brother.
I agree with that. Thank you for pointing that out.
All right, well, Alex, just tell everybody to contact me, and I'll create a class, and we'll all just prosper together.
Yes, we'll work on that. I think it's a great idea.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Where was I? Sitting next to you. That's where I was.
And Rock and Raven, no worries. He's not going to lose me. He may lose his glasses and his pens and stuff, but I'm sticking around because
she's all the vision I need. Right?
I love you. Okay.
This is literally how we talk to each other all day.
Yeah.
It's pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's awesome.
But along the lines of the mass thinking and all of that, we talked the other day about at some point in the future here, when this is all over,
Yes.
the massive wave of gratitude energy will be unprecedented in the
Amen.
history of time.
You are right about that. Gets me choked up.
I know.
I did.
I want to see if it would work again.
Oh my God, it really did.
Because
I totally got choked up.
think about it. Think about what you're grateful for right now that you weren't like 2 months ago.
Or a week ago.
She came home with toilet paper the other day. That's right. She found some. And it was like,
Oh my God.
right? I mean,
and like my nails, right? Like I'm like, I can't get my nails done. So like, I'm like, oh, well, I'll just do this. I'm going to wait for them to pop off and I'll figure it out myself. Right. Like just, I mean, and
so
just
yes,
being able to go out and visit with your friends.
the huggers in the world are suffering.
Suffering.
That's a real thing.
It really is.
That's a real thing.
Like
People who
I'm
just
such
need
a
that.
touchy-feely, like if you know the 5 love languages, touch is, acts of service and touch. Those are my things. And for sure, I miss hugging my friends.
Right. So when as this clears, and people are so grateful just to be able to do the simplest things, which is what most of us in this conversation have been saying about gratitude. Be grateful for the little things that you're taking for granted. Like you always have something to be grateful for, and you just don't take the little things. You take the little things for granted, but not right now.
Right. I mean, and spending time with your family, right? Like often we've been so incredibly busy running around trying to make a living and doing everything else, which we of course now still have those stresses. But since we're home, we get to play with our kids and we get to, I don't know. It's just it's a reset. It really is.
Yeah. So, but think about what will happen if you're a law of attraction person. This is way more for you than if you are not. But when suddenly this planet is pulsating out like gratitude, like on a level that, I mean, you just I can't even fathom. When everybody starts appreciating freaking toilet paper or the ability to hug someone or whatever, just those little things, it's going to be, because
It's true.
we don't know where it's going. We still may be at the beginning, so we may feel even more. So when it clears,
Which it will.
just imagine what because when the vibration of gratitude is like the most attractive power in there. It's the secret weapon in all of the law of attraction thing. It's all about the 300 list is about creating this list and sitting in a state of gratitude as if it's already happened.
Right.
And that's what attracts these things. So right now, and it doesn't even matter what you're grateful for, it's the gratitude energy. So that's so powerful. So when we as a planet have turned on this gratitude magnet like never before, think about, like, we will be attracting more things to be grateful for on such a massive scale.
It's true.
Like, again, like nothing we've ever on a scale of that. When the whole planet basically is grateful on some level. There still may be jerks in the world, but I'm just saying that even the jerks will feel gratitude for something. Right? So, like, hang on. Like, what? Can't even imagine.
It's true.
And we're cultivating this right now, and the what comes out on the other side is being created right now. Mm-hmm. And so that's why that mass consciousness, where are you thinking? Are you thinking creatively? Let's contribute to the creative consciousness out there. And that's like play your guitar or your ukulele or your piano or your sing. Share your gifts right now. I see a lot of musicians doing that. They're going live.
Paint or whatever you're inspired. Right.
And share it.
That's what's so beautiful is that, 100 years ago we had the Spanish flu, and which ironically I found out my great-grandfather died from. But I can say they didn't have Zoom or internet or anything. They couldn't stay connected with their neighbors. And can you imagine? I mean, it's like, Amy was just saying, hugs daily. It's like so important. Completely being cut off. Right now, be grateful. We can do this. We can talk to you right now. And we're sitting in the house.
On Lake Doyle.
Right, exactly. That. But, seriously. And we're connected around the globe. I mean, we have conversations with, folks in all other countries, and it's just magnificent. I mean, so to be grateful for something, that is one of the things that I'm most grateful for, is the internet, and is that we can stay connected even though we're physically not able to.
And we're learning, because we're having to do this all the time in an industry where there's events and things like that. We're all having to learn different ways to...
Right, virtual events. Everybody's doing that now. So learning different platforms to be able to do that. It's cool.
And so Wishlist, the 300 Wishlist is a version of that. It
Right.
was a personal meeting where we would all go to Craig's house. So now we're all going to go to Craig's Zoom room.
Exactly. We used to sit on his couch now.
And we just want 50 of
He'll
you
sit
in
on
there.
his couch
And
as
look,
well.
you could even have it on in the background. Mary's here. Hi, Mary. We were just talking about the live stream boot camp group.
Oh, we were.
That's right.
I think it would be great to do again.
Anyway.
Just saying.
So this is another invitation to join us in the group and then join us on the call today.
Yes, at 11 a.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. UK time.
Because this group is all about creating. Mm-hmm. It's all about creating what's on the other side of this for yourself, for the world, etc. This is a great use of your time.
It's powerful.
It is not a distraction. It is a full-on, you're going to change your life with this. And the more that you share and contribute, the more you can share and be contributed to.
Right.
So we're just offering that.
And it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. You can share it with your family. They can join the group. They can not join the group, but at least inspire them to also write a 300 wish list.
Yeah.
I mean, this is let's have this be a movement and be contagious. So, we're down now. Let's.
And when you get to the 200 point, we've already kind of determined,
right.
By the time you get to 200, you're going to start seeing some of that list already happening. And then then your friends and family will go, oh, I should have started with you.
That's true. I mean, Dawn got her dream house.
Yeah, we have to get the story
in quarantine.
on that.
I know we do. Well, hopefully she'll join us today.
If she'll be on the call, maybe we can do that.
I would love that. That would be so great.
Anyway,
the
other thing we did this week was we kind of officially launched Luscious Living.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we talked about it forever, but Luscious Living Lifestyle is me and Tracey's sort of brand where we're just trying to make life more yummy and delicious.
Correct.
And we've talked a lot about it with the Sound Lounge and the Paseo glasses and stuff, but we had never really addressed
what it is, the brand,
the real story behind it, and so we've been kind of delaying doing like an introductory video or whatever for our Luscious Living Lifestyle group or page that we want
Right.
to. That's another community we want to build. And in fact, the 300 wish list is a subset of Luscious Living Lifestyle. It's a part. It's a group of that page. So it's all connected. So you'll be learning a little bit more about that too. But that was kind of fun. We finally did it.
Yep.
Said hello.
We did.
We're Luscious Living. So
We
we
did.
invite you to that too.
Yep. And that was just the beginning of all of it. So stay tuned.
I have a note here,
In pencil.
and it says leaving conversation.
I have no idea. You wrote it. I don't know.
I don't know either. Don't think about it.
I can't explain that. I'm so sorry.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Nope, I got
No,
it.
no, because we
I won't
got
forget.
35 minutes or something, and I got.
Well, I was just going to ask you. The question was, what are you thinking, right? So,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing? Are some of you working? Are you meditating, cleaning out your garage? What are you spending your time doing right now? I'm just curious.
Yeah. Okay, good. So yes, participate. In the meantime, I was. So Tracey cuts my hair, right? Which is a great thing because I haven't been to like a Great Clips or anything like that,
Right.
in a really long time because I let go of my fear. I enveloped myself in trust and all that. But I've seen posts on Facebook about well, this is what I'm going to look like on the other side of this without being able to go and get a haircut. Another
Right,
simple
like my
thing.
nails. Like we're gonna
Like
see
what would
else.
I do? Like if I didn't have Tracey and I can't go to whatever.
Just get fuzzy.
So
Or-
well,
you
let me show it to you.
did!
So this is me now.
Oh,
this
I
is
did not
me
know this.
with Tracey, but without Tracey, it might be more like this.
Oh my god.
And that would be at the end of a week.
Oh my! I did not know you did that. That's funny.
You should have known.
I
was done.
should have known. I did not.
All right, well that's the end of my bit.
That's it.
Yep. Now
That's
the,
all you
other,
got?
the next 30 minutes is all you.
Aw, that's good.
Welcome to the Tracey Samlow Show. Mm-hmm. That's what we should do. We should divide it up. You could do your show. You could do I Have an Opinion on That. It'd be like
Okay,
a real network.
so
It's the
here's-
Bob Doyle
so- yeah,
Network.
okay,
It's
so-
the Bob Doyle Show, and then I leave, and then you do then you do 30 minutes. We'll create a whole different set for you, and we'll just flick it'll just be like we'll end the Bob Doyle Show. I'll get out of the picture. You push a button, and now it's the Tracey Samlow Show. I've got an opinion on that.
So-
you could take calls and everything.
This has been a concept because I have an opinion about things.
She does. This is a fact.
It is true.
Sometimes we'll just be sitting around, and a subject will come up, and then she'll just start talking about it.
It's true. And so he's commented very often when I'm very verbal or enthusiastic about my opinion because of one reason or another. Mostly because of it's unjust. Being a Libra, I like fairness and balance, and when I see anything that is not fair or just, my radar goes off and I have an opinion about it because of course I want it to be fair and good for all parties because that's just how I'm wired. And so there are those moments where I get a little bit excited about having an opinion. Yeah.
Tracey's fun. I mean, because I also am Libra. I also have the same
Mm-hmm.
strong feelings, and I used to rant, if you will, a lot more about things. But I've just decided
That's
as
what I do as I rant.
as I've
Isn't that
aged a
good?
little bit, it's like I just don't want to take that on. However, Tracey,
Don't care.
it's so funny because she processes out loud. Is it okay if we
I
share this?
totally do. I
Okay.
process out loud. So if I'm having a bad day,
Or if she has an opinion on something.
or if I verbalize because it's just how I'm wired.
But it's not like just
Why I
this.
talk with my hands.
There's that. Tracy is full on stage. When she clicks in, she's walking the stage. She's treading the
I
boards.
majored in theater. What do you want?
And there it comes. It's very like and da 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 da. And sometimes she makes you, the audience member, a part of the dialogue. Now it can get pretty intense if she's impassioned about something, and then she does a little role play, and it's like, and you da 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 da, and I'm like, I'm just watching. I didn't. This is no way me. But that's the realism she brings to her theater. So it would make a very compelling podcast, or a show like this, where you could share your opinion on things. with a little bit of preparation, you could get slides of pictures of stuff, a news story. You could do a whole thing.
Uh-huh.
We just need sponsors to make it worth our time.
Well, if anyone is interested in sponsoring my opinion, that would be swell.
Wow, what a way to make a living.
Lots of people do it. It's really crazy. Okay,
All right,
Kobe.
now we're going to go back.
Yes, go back. Okay, so nothing better to do.
Well, let's go back to where we said, what are you doing? So
Yeah,
Mary is mainly chilling and reflecting.
Yeah, that's
Doing
really
a lot of that.
slow down to speed up, I think, is the mantra right now.
But this is a fab opportunity to create and don't want to pass that up. That's
Right.
Rock and Raven. She drives for Uber and Lyft with no rides right now, obviously, waiting for my horse to give birth. I bet you she's the only one in this room who can say that.
That was Mary.
And been mucking. No,
before. Anyway,
what did I say?
you can't see.
Okay. Been mucking stalls and it's so therapeutic. I don't know what mucking means.
Well, horses. Clearly cleaning
Well,
out
I'm sure it has to do with, how is that? Wow. Well, if you can find therapy in that, that's awesome.
Find therapy
Divide
in
and conquer. Yes, that means do your show. That's Amy chiming in on that. The hairdressers are all closed, right? I'm sure that Terry's doing
everything.
that. And Kobe says she's got nothing better to do, right? Because she's bored.
Inside joke with her girls. So yeah.
You know, with our girl here, because yesterday heard the promo.
Right.
Tracey's promo for today's show was, so if you're just bored,
I have nothing better to do. Join us tomorrow.
just maybe you could click on this link and watch us talk at you for a while.
Because basically it was like, because it was like a conversation like this, and I said, well, it's just an hour of this tomorrow, and yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Kobe, for being there to make that call back.
Yeah.
We need more Kobe's in the world, more people who watch what we do enough that they can do callbacks like that.
Exactly.
Now, we've got a handful of people who do that. We got a handful of
We do,
people
and
who
we love
do
you
that.
guys.
We just need a bigger handful.
Well, share. Actually, really what I want you guys to do is share the 300 list, because it's a playground for creative energy, and everybody can play.
Ground of creative energy.
Playground. Oh,
All right, let's just take a deep breath together.
Could meditate.
All right.
Close your
It's
eyes.
time to chill axe. Are you ready? If you are, please be seated or lay down. Do whatever. You know what? Do a standing meditation. It's totally okay. Now, it's time to...
You're driving.
I'm
Nobody's
sorry.
driving.
Apparently this audio booth was double booked for meditations. We've got 2 people in here trying to do a meditation at the same time. Maybe we could work together.
Maybe.
I'll tell them to inhale. You tell them to exhale. Are you ready?
Ready.
Right now, we're going to concentrate, focus. We're going to shift our awareness to our breathing. So everyone first, take a deep breath in.
And let it out.
Next time, we're going to hold it for an hour. Here we go.
Breathe in. And out.
That was a fast hour. See?
See, God, time
Breathing
goes so
facilitates
fast.
time travel. Sorry, we got to bring it down. For some reason, you're way up here. That people can't meditate to that. Use your meditation voice. You can do it.
Well, it's actually kind of...
Just lean in.
Just lean in.
That's right.
Okay.
Now, are your eyes closed? Because that's kind of something that you should... Not you.
Oh.
The people at home meditating. Are your eyes closed? You might want to open your eyes to look in the mirror and see if your eyes are closed. If they're closed, great. You're right on track. If you're not, wow. Don't even know what to say. Are you still breathing? We shouldn't need to tell you to do it. You don't need our permission.
But meditation is a really great way to stay calm, increase your immune system, and we highly recommend it. And actually, this one here has a whole bunch that you could download.
Normally, meditations don't come with commercials for meditation in them. But this is a special meditation. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, eyes closed, breathing. Now, imagine, I don't know, a river or something like that. Got it? Great. What did it smell like?
Hopefully not like the Chicago
No.
River.
No, right. All right. What sounds do you hear?
Birds.
They suddenly appeared just because you're near. Just like they long to be. Close your eyes. Why did you open your eyes? No one told you to open your eyes. If you're going to meditate, you must learn obedience.
And following directions.
Are you breathing? We've asked you to breathe numerous times.
Please continue to breathe in and out. Oh my gosh.
Imagine an animal of choice walking up to you on its hind legs like a person.
What?
And they're wearing blue pants.
We have officially lost our minds. It's true.
Wait, there's mine. Where's yours?
With your glasses.
Oh, it all comes around. By now, you should be feeling 100% relaxed. From the top of your head to the tips of your toes. From the round of your butt to the point of your nose.
I cannot believe you rhymed. That was great.
That's what we do here.
Just
These are rhyming meditations. Now, unfortunately, our backs have been stuck in this position.
I know, and it
We
hurt.
need a chiropractor.
I know, I had to stop my chiropractic. I was doing so good. That's a total change of subject.
And exhale. Good.
Nice.
How are you feeling? Don't talk. This is a meditation. That was a rhetorical question. What's the matter with you?
And just let
This-
your thoughts float on by.
Right. Like the water that you're imagining. Remember when we told you to do that? It was just like 3 minutes ago, if that.
Hopefully you can remember that far back.
Anyway, we hope you're enjoying this meditation and you can feel the energy of your consciousness taking form as long as you're following our explicit instructions and not wandering off and thinking about God knows what you're thinking about. And inhale.
Toilet paper.
I like how we inhaled when we said toilet paper. And exhale. I didn't say to stop.
I can't help it. Amy's comment just hurt.
Valerie, you've joined us in the middle of a meditation. Please take your seat. Take your seat, Valerie.
Hello, beautiful people.
I know you want to talk to people, but right now we're meditating. Can't you tell everyone is completely zen and in a trance? Mm-hmm. Okay. Where were we?
Do we have music for this?
No. You can sing something if you'd like.
That's probably not a good idea.
All right. We'll go back to just my voice being the music. Mm-hmm. So you're at a river and your eyes are closed and you're breathing. We've got a question from the audience.
Yes.
Not to interrupt your meditation, she interrupted. But is 11 a.m. Pacific noon Mountain Time for the 300 Club?
That should be correct.
Yes.
Yeah, I know we have the time zone things that happen with daylight savings, so I can't remember how because Arizona does funny things, but Mountain Time, yes.
Now you may be thinking this is a disjointed meditation, but you are incorrect. We're using a blend of techniques to confuse your mind in a loving way
And distract you
so that you can release
from any of the stresses
all the crap
in your head.
that's been building up over the course. I wish you would have kept going. We were totally doing it.
I got
thought,
distracted
awesome.
with the "you guys are hilarious." I'm like,
we're in an
really, this
Ericksonian
is funny.
flow.
We do this all day long. I don't even know. It's
That's
just
right, and
funny.
we've only got 21 more minutes of it. My coffee's cold and
Oh,
old.
and mine too. And I don't have any more to give you. Sorry.
There's none down there.
We don't have our personal
All
assistant.
right, well, do you have an opinion about something that you can share while I go make coffee?
Are you really?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, not with that attitude.
But this is the Bob Doyle Show. They didn't tune in to see me. They tuned in to see you.
Question. Who tuned in to see Tracey? 1 for yes, 2 for who else is on this show? Oh, who's that guy asking the question?
Anyway, my coffee isn't too bad.
Hold on. Let's see. It's got that. She's using the almond creamer
Yes,
with no sugar, right?
correct.
So it's an adjustment.
It's healthy.
Where are those glasses? Okay, seriously. I thought for a minute there.
No, are you serious?
So what do you think? If they were the right prescription... No. Nobody... Well, I don't know. See, girls can wear
You're so
anything.
cute no matter what.
Women can wear anything. You can get the most ridiculous-looking glasses and put them on a woman, and then everybody just goes, ooh, that's cute, because it's out there, right? It's different. She's not afraid to do whatever. Hi. I'm, haven't been to the library in a while for obvious reasons. Because, the internet and stuff. But,
Right.
But I see that you're still open for business, and you must be the librarian.
But of course, I'm wearing
So,
glasses.
does anybody come in here anymore?
Well, not since we shut the doors. You're actually the first.
No, I
to
meant
have
like even
snuck
before
in,
that.
but-
Before that.
Oh,
Like in the past
oh.
10, 15 years, since there was an internet.
They actually come in to use the internet.
Well, that's weird.
We have
Do they touch the
stations
books
set up.
anymore?
They do. Ironically, it is still.
They still
a
check 'em
thing.
out and stuff?
They do. There is still.
Are you still collecting fines and whatnot?
That is how we keep the lights on.
So it's like a dime a day or what? What's the current rate?
That's a great question. I think I don't.
Don't you have to
know.
take like recertification classes to be a librarian?
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
But you
So
were
I know the
waffling on
Dewey
this-
Decimal System.
You do. Well,
It's
let's go over
mandatory.
that right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to
Does anybody remember the Dewey,
Dewey
Decimal System?
System
I
and
didn't even
you.
know.
A look at
That's so funny. Okay, this is really
organization
hurting my
in
eyes.
the 21st century
I do have
with your host. I'm still trying to get us to say two separate things at the same time. And you bail every time.
I do, because I'm like, what? Okay.
Tell some what to do in lockdown. Wait.
Tell us what to do in
some-
lockdown.
Tell some what to do in lockdown. You know what I do?
Clean that closet out that you've been wanting to for years.
Thank you, Valerie. I play with apps.
This is true. There's a new... That's so funny, but so true. Yes, apps, VR. There's a new game that came out that I've lost him to.
Alex.
Yes. And not the Alex that joined us earlier.
Alex with a Y.
Oh, really?
It's part of that. It's ALYX. Sexy, huh? Alex is a character in the Half-Life series of games. Most of you have no freaking clue what I'm talking about.
I didn't.
But Alex is the latest installment. We've been waiting over a decade for one. And it's in VR, and I can't even. It's so far above and beyond anything out there in VR. Like, you can't even hardly even compare it. It's such an immersive, cinematic, unbelievably creepy. It's just perfect. So, but you haven't lost me to it because when you're here, I don't play that game. I play when you're not here. Do you know
It's
why? Because I prioritize you when you're here, don't I?
It's true.
To the extent that I hover over her. What are you typing? 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 I don't.
Trying
do
to
that.
focus on work. No.
I don't do
Nope. Nope. Valerie, we love you. If
that.
you
Ryan,
left.
did we? Oh.
Yes, stay
okay.
safe as well. And join us at 11 if you can, or 11 Pacific if you can for the 300 group. I think she's in there. I have to look.
I don't know.
I sent out a ton of invitations, so hopefully we can. My goal, I would like 300 people in the group and 50 people on live. That's really.
It's a good goal.
Excited. It's a good one.
Maybe it's ambitious. Because where are we at right now? Let's find out.
I went to bed. It was 171.
I went to bed.
Well,
it was
and we
171.
started last week. It was at 27 people in the group. Now we're up to 171.
And how'd that happen? We asked.
We asked. I invited people.
300 wish list. We are at 179.
Oh, well, that's
Wouldn't
an
you like to
increase.
be on this page? Wouldn't you like to be one of the dots right here?
And come play. Share.
Look, we got fun welcome videos from me and Tracy. Look at us being freaking adorable. God.
Yeah, that.
There's me just by myself. But we've also got there's Dawn talking about her house. Guys, girls, and everybody else. We got all kinds of
Dr.
cool people in
Vicky.
there. Don't you want to be cool? Folks, if your whole life has been about, I'm not cool enough.
Then join the Cool Kid Club.
Right. Otherwise known as the hashtag 300 wish list.
Exactly.
We can't call it the Cool Kid Club. I'm a dot right there.
Dot.
Oh, yeah, let's see.
Dot.
Let's find out if she actually is right now. I mean, I know she's in the group, but let's see.
Yeah,
if
but
she's
like
really
in the
a dot.
order of whatever the dots are. Oh, there's Selena.
No, because I think she joined earlier than
Patty,
the dots.
Pearl,
I can't.
Amy. I know you can't, so I'm hold on. And Craig. That's us. So
Oh, you're holding them. I was like legit going, okay, they freaking vanished.
I stole them this time.
All right, that's Jane under there. Here we go. Look at all this is like a who's who of awesome.
It is awesome.
Scrolling the members list.
I mean, seriously, this
There really
group
are
is...
there's some power players in here.
And from all parts of my life, at least, I've got college friends and high school folks and you know, family, and it's just
Tim,
flipping cool.
nice to have you here. Tim and I were in homeroom together in high school. Yes, that's right.
See what I'm saying? This
Years
is so
later,
great.
Years later, I met this gal on a plane. We struck up a conversation. Da, 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 da. Turns out
Oops.
they know each other, and they were recently here in Vegas for something. And somehow we didn't all get together.
Before it got shut down?
Oh yeah, this was like a year ago or so.
Oh.
What happened? I just threw my
You
phone.
just, yeah, it
like
just,
a hysterical madman.
just dropped off. It's crazy. Well, Tim, join us at 11 for the hashtag 300 wish list. It's a Facebook group. You can join and
You don't
play
have to
with
lean
us.
over anymore.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I think, okay, we're going to rearrange this room.
Yes, we are. Today, we're going to play with the configuration of this studio so that it's more
Yes.
comfortable for each of us.
Yes.
Tracy feels like we were looking down at
We
you.
were constantly looking down, and I want to look. I mean, it's like when you take a selfie, you want to do this because you look better. It just is. It's a true thing. I'm a selfie queen, unfortunately. It's just a thing.
This is a true statement.
But this, like, we have another foot that we can move this over so that, like, he's not, like, we're in the
But
center.
whose foot is it? We'll never tell.
Maybe it's, do you have the foot face? You don't have the foot face. There's
Tracy,
an
I
app.
said not to bring that up. That was said to you in confidence.
So anyway.
Yeah, no, the Facebook, the Snapchat filter with the foot. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's on my phone.
Tim was bummed he missed you.
Yeah, that was a bummer. But it'll happen. We'll have our chance again one day when
Mm-hmm.
society can connect.
And we can travel and give hugs.
Yes.
I miss hugs.
Yes. Yes. I think everyone should be assigned an Oculus Quest so that we can all meet up in VR.
Oh, that's actually a good point. You can do events in VR that are really freaking cool.
I tried to demonstrate that the other day. I did a live stream from VR with the Quest to demonstrate it, but because the system I used to get the Oculus Quest stuff on the screen doesn't transmit the audio, I was having to use the microphone of the webcam, and it just sounded bad. Jane was there. Later, Kobe. Couldn't hang out for the whole hour.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you for stopping by and come play at 11.
She will.
So I just want to say hi to Joy and Sohaila.
She's got her watch party fans going
I
on right now. ladies
do.
and
Good
germs.
morning.
All right, so before you come to a meeting at 11, again, grab a notebook, something to write with,
Correct.
or whatever note-taking device you use. But this is all about writing. So my vision of it is we do a brief introduction and then we just start writing stuff down.
Agree.
It's not like we're going to talk at you for an hour because we
No.
got to write.
No, this is collaborative and co-creative, and people can chime in, and it's. We're gonna see what happens. This is the first time we've done it on Zoom with a group larger than what we fit on Craig's couch.
Rohan, perfect. Neville, Neville and Science of Getting Rich basically saying the same things, and it's exactly what we're doing the
Right.
wish list group about. It's about getting that clarity so
Totally.
that we can impress the whatever, right? We're imagining as if. That's what we're doing. So I love all the Neville stuff.
Right.
It can get, it's crazy. Some of that stuff is like, wow. But I'm a big fan of the Science of Getting Rich, obviously.
Well, you have a program, and there's a free
You
something.
can get it. If you haven't read Science of Getting Rich, what is it? meetbobdoyle.com/rich.
Rich.
I think. You can download it for free.
Yeah.
That's
You know what? That's something. Oh my goodness! Why didn't we think of this? This is something great that you can do while you're home. Is go through this program. Or read the book.
or just read the book, and then if you want to do the
seriously, it's fantastic. It's the spark of why that was the book that The Secret was based on, and
yeah,
brilliant.
yeah. I mean, if you
Wallace
haven't read the Science of
Waddles.
Getting
It's like
Rich,
100-year-old book.
and
that's
even if you have,
still magnificent.
just read it again.
Yeah. So I think it is meetbobdoyle.com/rich.
I think that's it. I know it'll take you somewhere. That's either the main program page or just the book. But
Or
either
you can go
way,
to
you can get the book.
meetbobdoyle.com and find out all the other stuff he's doing.
There you
too.
go. Just go to
There's a
meetbobdoyle.com, and it's
plethora
a
of
whole
stuff.
potpourri, a smorgasbord
Yes.
of Bob.
Yeah, it's called serial
great.
entrepreneurship, when you turn all of your passions into fun projects.
That's right.
It's actually a really good thing to do when you're
And
like.
we're back.
And we're back. Where did we go?
We went to the Bob Doyle commercial, apparently.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that necessarily.
So yeah, so be thinking about again the things that you want. And this is what I was going to say about this exercise. Just know that this isn't about being realistic
Right.
or practical or any of it. It
Yeah.
is about dreaming as big as you can and
I want a Tesla.
allowing yourself to think about yourself
Yep.
and what you really want and what will allow you to be in an environment where you can give the best of yourself. There's a conversation going on in the group
This is
about, oh, so we're supposed to be selfish?
Well,
To an extent, first of all, the word selfish has a negative connotation that doesn't need to be there necessarily.
right,
We
because
do
it's like
need-
self-love. What
Yes.
self-love is not selfish in a negative connotation.
And there's a reason we have these passions and things that seem like they would be great for us. And so there's nothing wrong with desiring those things. It will allow us to be more powerful, more present, more happy, and then more effective in the world and contribute our value. So there's nothing freaking wrong
Right.
with having what you want and even thinking big and extravagant. And it's when we start thinking that there is something wrong with that we limit ourselves. And that's why this exercise can be challenging.
Right. And why doing it in a group environment is so therapeutic, because you can see your limitations. I've had people say, oh, I just want $50,000 in the bank. Well, why 50?
Yeah, as opposed to 250 or a million
Right.
or whatever.
I mean, it's just conceptually, you've always had the dream of climbing Mount Everest or something. Well, I mean,
Not my dream.
no, I don't like heights, but
Wouldn't even climb that mountain right
but it's
there.
like, just be creative. You want to travel the world. Where do you want to travel? Who do you want to go with? What do you want to experience when you're there? Put yourself in that space of being and experiencing it, and write it down, present tense. I'm so grateful that I went to, or that I've enjoyed the best of Paris with Bob and my kids. Right? Like, I mean, that's on my list. It actually is. Well, I think probably verbatim. So it's like, how can you move past your comfort zone to think outside of where you normally limit yourself to, and write this? And if you have 300, well, don't stop. I mean, this is a practice that can continue to go, which is why we're going to do this every week, because you're going to cross things off your list as you go. I've crossed off, I don't even know, I actually have to go through and see how many, but at least 5, I know for a fact.
Oh, yeah.
And, we just started this in January. And so I'm so excited to do this. It's been really great and even therapeutic for me. It's given me the space to think bigger.
I know I've crossed off more than 5. It's all about expanding your energetic comfort zone and
Yeah.
thinking bigger. It's all good. Trust me. Just
all
freaking
good.
trust me.
Just
'Cause what
join
else are you
us.
going to do at 11?
Well, then
Watch your stories? Come on. Why don't you create your own stories? I'm Bob Doyle.
And I'm Tracey Samlow.
And that's...
And I need to say hi to my niece. Hi, baby. Brooke is watching
she
me.
said she's gonna, and then she
I
did
did.
it. She
I
is a
did.
woman of her word.
I did, yes. And Patty Gray, you may have seen her on one of our Sound Lounge episodes.
When she was massaging
Right.
Tracey, we've got pictures.
Oh yeah,
of,
we all rotated the massage on the Sound Lounge, and it was magnificent. But we can't see her right now. But Patty, join us. Grab Zach and 11 o'clock. # 300 wishlist.
Yeah. So you want to go to the group first to get the link to the Zoom call.
Correct.
Okay? It's
And
a
it's free.
two-step
It's
process.
free.
Join the group,
Right.
get the link,
Join us for however
Join the
long
thing.
you can join us for.
Three-step
Even if it's 30
process.
minutes. Just join us.
join the group, get the link, join the call. 3 steps. 3 easy steps. 1, 2, 3. Backwards would be 3, 2, 1. A little counting lesson. It's
I
good
like
to
that.
learn. It's good to learn during these times. So I like to just,
Well, that's the thing too. It's like, are there skills that you've wanted to learn that you've put off? Take the time now to do that.
like the ukulele. Now's the
Like
time.
the ukulele.
Now's
or,
the time.
You want to become fluent in Spanish. Or,
Guys, there's only 4 strings. Come on.
There's
You can
more
do
than
this.
4 words, but
That's right. If it was
See.
between ukulele and Spanish, I'm going to go ukulele.
es posible.
Es posible que
Yo no sé.
yo voy a ukulele.
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 That's a new one. I like that. That's good.
It's actually how you're supposed to pronounce it, ukulele.
Ukulele.
Yeah, saying ukulele, the people who there's people
The
who
Hawaiians
cringe.
cringe. Yes, I'm sure of it.
Ukulele.
Ukulele.
But I feel like I feel pretentious when I say it correctly. Isn't that weird when you have a word that you pronounce correctly, but because no one else does, you feel pretentious for doing it correctly, so you mispronounce it? Like ukulele.
I can't think of another reference, but
Well,
it
I'll
does
point it
sound...
out to you next time we run across it in real life.
Okay.
And then we'll jot it down. Maybe we'll write it down in pencil.
Okay.
And then we'll come back to the show.
Okay.
Whether it's the Bob Doyle Show or the Tracey Samlow, I've got an opinion on freaking that show.
Right.
And we'll call it back.
Right. Or it could be we're doing little... Oh, my heavens. Yes.
That's life without
Yes.
Tracey, friends.
Well, we're also doing a lot of Luscious Lives and
Ooh, Luscious
Luscious
Lives.
Lives.
Cool.
I just made that up.
She sure did, and it's going to stick.
Oh, that's so good. Okay. Talking about different things that you can do right now to elevate your state, right?
Exactly. Slushify your quarantine
right,
state.
Exactly. Like add some aromatherapy, burn some candles, change the lighting,
Get a sound lounge. I mean,
get a sound lounge, right? Paseo glasses. There's a
So
if
many
you don't like them, you
things.
can send them back. Yeah, right?
Anyway,
Well,
yes.
and also, just looking at different opportunities and seeing what's out there and what can you do.
This is
right
me seeing
now,
what's out there.
right? Other business opportunities that you could be doing. Right now, maybe you're not able to go to your job or to work. Well, take a look at some of the home-based businesses right now that you could start, that you could do after as well when you get back up and running on what you're normally doing, so you have extra residual income, so that you're looking to do different things.
You guys are thinking about this, right?
I
You guys
mean,
are thinking about this.
there's
right?
lots, and we're as cool things come to us, we're just gonna share them to inspire you and give you options to make it through this.
There are lots of ways
Fascinating time.
that Tracey and I can help people, and you have ways you can help people. Everybody's got
Right, and
ways they can help people, and now is the time to tell people what you can do,
Yes.
right? Because people are looking for things, and people need to generate income. So it's time to get over yourself about asking for money for stuff.
Yep.
And just let people know you have a service that they may need and may actually be fine to invest in because it's worth it to them,
Right.
So let's just change the mindset. Not be jerks, but just say, hey, I'm up to this. And if you've never been up to something, now's the time to start thinking about it.
Absolutely.
That thing you've been
and
wanting
we're
to
here
do
to
in the back
support
of your
you
mind.
in starting or promoting or whatever it is that you need to do, because we're all in this together, because we are all one.
That's right. And I can't think of a better way to end the show.
We are all one drop in the ocean of life in the universe
And everything.
and everything.
I'm Bob Doyle.
And I'm Tracey Samlow.
This has been the Bob Doyle Show, and you've been you this
We
whole
love
entire
you.
time.
Join us
Just
at 11.
the way you are.
# 300 wishlist. Who did it?